What's going on, everybody? So right before Labor Day weekend, my father calls me and says, would you like to go see a Major League Baseball game? Now, I live in a state in which we don't have a Major League Baseball game. So, and me not really being a huge baseball fan, this is something I thought I would never get to do. So as soon as he said it, I'm like, sure, if you're going, yeah, I'll go with you. It's cool, your brother's going too. We're gonna leave, the Friday before Labor Day. And I'm like, alright, fine. That day came, and I had to drive 45 minutes down the road to meet up with him at a McDonald's. In the vehicle, getting on the road, don't get hit by the big dump truck. I should also bring this up too, that yes, my fingernails are painted. It was a dare at work. I found a bottle of nail polish at work. Apparently one of the people who used to work there used to mark their tools with it or whatever. And we found it and they were like, huh, put it on, I dare you. And I'm like, okay, and I did. So throughout the video and probably for a little while after this video, you're going to see me with some nails. Whatever, I don't care. Once we got to McDonald's though, I left my vehicle there and got into his. We all carpooled together for the 2-hour ride into Ohio to go see a Cincinnati Reds game. Okay, we made it to stop number 1, which is a McDonald's. And now we're gonna get in my dad's vehicle. It turns out my dad has a really funny text-to-speech thing in his vehicle.
Right.
Donnie said, hello, Father, how are you? Would you like to reply?
Yes.
What do you want to say to Donnie?
Fuck off.
It says, fuck off. Send it?
Yes.
Done.
Didn't really feel too much of the road trip because if you've ever been on a road trip, it's just road and, scenery.
About a week ago, I was thinking, man, this game is so late. If we all just...
There we go. New state.
Well, I fucking missed it because I'm dumb, but
Yeah.
we're officially in Ohio.
Transcendent.
made it!
Leaving Indiana and going into Ohio, there's not really a lot of civilization. It's a lot of trees. I think the interstate might be off the ground, or at least, up in the air somewhat, because I didn't see a fucking building until we got off the interstate and into Cincinnati itself. Beautiful Cincinnati traffic. Nothing like a dead stop on the interstate. It's my favorite. Uh-oh. Hey, let them
stop?
over. Let this Fitbit over. Mm-hmm.
Let this Fitbit over?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know why it says
I don't
Fit.
either, but that was funny.
Integrity. Cincinnati Bengals.
There's an old, football stadium.
Bengals Pro Shop.
Oh shit, it's New York City.
We're just gonna go up here and go past the...
Goddamn London Bridge. We made it all the way here in a car.
That is a cool looking bridge, actually.
What the fuck
There you go,
is
it's
that?
all old school stuff.
Top of that building, a big old mesh cage. Why is that there? All the pigeons can land here.
All the pigeons.
Now, after being on the road for a couple of hours, we decided to stop right on the Ohio River and just pretty much stretch the legs. We were about probably 10 minutes away from the stadium, but, let's stop by the Ohio River, why not? And as we stop at this little public park spot, we noticed a little stone staircase that goes from the street all the way down to the water's edge, which was kind of neat. Across the river is apparently Kentucky. So, cool. We did not go there, but I could definitely see it.
Fire department. Nice.
Apparently over there is Kentucky.
Damn, should have brought those poles.
Yep. Damn, this night. I wonder what this was.
Hey, yo, look at me over here. The Ohio River is pretty nice. I mean, it's kind of cool always being on, I always like going by the water, especially big water like that. Thing is, though, is that there was a lot of trash in and around the water, and that kind of upsets me a little bit. Look at that Coke can. Goddamn litter bug bastards. Not because I'm some Earth First Greenpeace hippie fucker or anything like that, but it's just disrespectful to the scenery and all that shit. Like, just don't throw your fucking trash in the river, you goddamn slobs. I hate that. I don't like litter bugs, let's just say that. There's so much trash, in fact, that the fish didn't even want to be in the water. Ah.
Fish.
Fish?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a pretty bird. Fish. Put that little man back in the water. There were a bunch of boats out there, and then, well, it made me want a boat.
Die.
Yo, that's what we need right there. Hey, yeah.
Look at this guy. He's a fishing boat, look. He's out fishing for big stuff.
Should have brought a picnic.
Let's take a look at this.
It's like inside of an empty 12 case of Coke. I found this little trinket thing, and I was like, this is a perfect souvenir to take home to the wife. She loves little shit like this. What the fuck is in here? Nothing is in here.
What is that?
I don't know, some kind of jingly bullshit.
Best description ever. What souvenirs did you get from Ohio? What did I get?
Hello, that saves me a souvenir. Hey, Kathy, I got you some jingly shit. They're gonna go hunt Jaws with that boat. Here comes the tsunami wave.
Not the tsunami.
Hey, here we go.
Hey,
Get
yo.
up here on the concrete.
Yeah, great. This handrail is rude. We go to park the car in a, well, it's a skyscraper, really. I don't know what this building is. The Great American Insurance Building, I don't know what that is, but they have public parking, and that's where we parked, and it was literally just across the street from the stadium itself, so that was awesome. Bummer. Yeah, walking around. Guess who's not in that traffic right now? Ha, ha, ha.
Big ghetto of Cincinnati.
We got there a few hours early, so it was time to go get something to eat, and it was time to go get something to drink.
It's equally delicious every single time.
Gotta have
Couldn't
drink.
recommend it even more. Couldn't recommend it more.
Gotta drink your whiskey and Coke to a straw, like a real man.
Yeah.
Right across the street from the main gate of the stadium is this bar. I think it was called Tom's something. Tom's Bar, Tom's Diner, I don't remember. Hey, yo, big old drink, big old cheese turds, goddamn nacho plate, big old chip. We got a bunch of food. We got this giant nacho plate, cheese curds. I got this big ass double shot of Crown and Coke. I had 2 of them. My brother got 1. And I was feeling pretty good by the time it was all said and done and ready to go into the stadium. A lot of balls lining this shit.
What?
Yeah.
What a ball.
A lot of balls going on.
This is going to be Pete Rose. Right?
There we go.
Sliding into.
Because this is an open public place and whatnot, when the cops closed the road down, and you couldn't smoke 8 feet in front of the bar, you couldn't smoke anywhere near the stadium, standing in the middle of this closed road was literally the only place I could smoke a cigarette, because yes, I'm a dirty, filthy smoker, but I can hold off on my vices for the duration of the game. I just wanted to get one more in before we had to go in, and standing in the middle of the street felt like the only safe place I could be. Turns out that was correct. They got the road closed. There's the ballpark. That's the bar. I think this is the only safe space I can smoke a cigarette. Walked around the whole place. Very nice, very nice. Hey, we made it in the ballpark. We're one of the first ones in because we're like that.
Hey, Dad.
What's that shit? Porkopolis. Motherfucker.
No.
Because you're a duel.
This is the coolest place ever. What? Cheeto popcorn.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It doesn't do it justice how big this place is.
All the while, on the field is all kinds of activities going on. There was a bunch of new Air Force recruits for the Army getting sworn in and all that.
Will swear their allegiance to the United States Constitution.
There was a bunch of batting practice going on, which we were standing there watching, and somebody hit a ball that literally flew and hit a wall that was like 5 feet away from us. And it was like a missile. It was like, pew! And I was like, whoa, we were just standing there a second ago. Holy crap. Damn, that would have taken me out. I had no idea. I just had a ball come through like a missile, and it landed somewhere over there.
Mark and the foul ball landed right next to us.
Yeah, look at the guy. Look at him. Look at the guy. Hey, Cal. Our seats were on the second level, right behind home plate. Wow! Now we're upstairs. I think we gotta go up again. I don't know. We made it to the seats. Hey, yo! And it's looking like that. Yo!
Hey! This is insane. You don't even know. The camera doesn't do it justice. We are so high up that I'm dizzy.
This program, Reds staff, including all seasonal staff members, undergo yearly Reds Way training that emphasizes putting our
Water the grass.
Seasonal staff joining us on the field at this time to congratulate Julie.
That's a mascot. That's the red thing.
There's an access to one of these military bucket hats. It's a special collection.
Second hand with a military baseball head ass dude.
To get him ready.
I didn't know they did that.
Hair in his glasses.
Oh.
Game starts, and as soon as St. Louis is up to bat, and the very first pitch they throw, crack, home run over the fence as soon as the game started. I was like, wow, that was all right, okay.
Come on.
A lot of the game is the pitcher just throwing the ball. Like the throw a ball and the batter won't even swing. And they call it ball. It's just throw, throw back, throw, throw back, throw. He'll swing, maybe he'll hit. Ball. 3 strikes and you're out, and I guess if you swing, that's a strike.
Up here, be ready.
Oh, strike 2, buddy. go.
Got him. Hey.
Again, I don't know much about baseball, so, you know, I'm just kind of just going with what I know, which ain't much. Thankfully, there was a lot of people around us who did know what was going on and who was who in the zoo, so that helped out.
They knew the outcome and
Oh! Where'd it go?
Damn.
No good. These yellow poles represent the foul ball. If it's over there, it's in. If it's over there, it's foul. Brought to you by the chicken bird. Hey, there it is. Nice. Yes. Oh, come on. It's kind of neat, you know. There kind of really wasn't a dull moment. Every time an inning would end, I guess, there would be something going on. Like they had the big t-shirt cannon come out and start shooting shit into the crowd and what. They'd be having sing-alongs like, take me out to the ball game. They did that, and I was like, alright, like, they did the fucking, what's it called? The kiss cam. That shit was kind of funny. Where if you, I guess if you're on the big Jumbotron, you gotta smooch whoever you're sitting next to. Whatever. They didn't show it on me, and I told my dad and my brother, I was like, if we get on that Tron, I'm not even gonna hesitate. One of you's gonna get it. Ah! That's my brother.
That's my brother. That's my boss.
Then, like, as the night starts wearing on, this happens. What the fuck just happened? Hey, yo.
I'm afraid of the dark. Stop it.
This fucking strobing lights and all this loud music and shit starts playing on the screen. I honestly thought like a wrestler was about to walk out and make an appearance or something. That's what kind of, you know, surprise fucking shit this was. It happened a couple of times, and I don't really know why. I have no idea what's going on. I don't either. But eventually, the Cincinnati Reds lost to the Cardinals by 1 run. And afterwards, apparently every Friday there's a game, they have a free fireworks spectacular. Oh, that was it. This was no bullshit fireworks show. This was like the straight up 4th of July extravaganza. They played a whole bunch of copyrighted music. It was like, they played like one verse from a song, you know, maybe a minute's worth of a song, and they played like, I don't know, 10 or 12 of them back to back. Little soundtrack to go with your little fireworks show. When the game was all over, I was pretty much done filming, and there wasn't really nothing much to see. All we did was leave the crowded stadium with everybody else, cross the crowded street with everybody else, walk until we get to our car at the parking garage, leave the parking garage, get back on the interstate, drive 2 hours back to my vehicle, and by that time it was about midnight, I think. Midnight or midnight 30, and then I drove home. It took about another 45 minutes, and I got home, and that was that. Overall, I would give my first Major League Baseball game a solid 8 out of 10. It was a pretty solid experience, and I recommend it to anybody who hasn't done that before. Thank you so much to my dad for bringing me out there. It was a super cool time, and honestly, it's something that I thought I would never get to do. So right on for that.